On the eastern bank of the Nile, where the sun rises to greet the ancient city of Luxor, stands the Karnak Temple, a colossal structure that has weathered the sands of time for over 4 millennia. This is not merely a collection of stones and columns, it is a sacred precinct, the largest ever built, that holds the keys to a civilization's profound connection with the divine. For the ancient Egyptians, Karnak was more than a temple, it was the secret gateway between the world of humans and the realm of the gods. Imagine a place where the veil between worlds was thin, where mortal prayers could directly reach the ears of the deities, and where divine power manifested on earth. The ancient Egyptians didn't just believe this, they engineered it. Through a masterful blend of architecture, acoustics, astronomy, and ritual, they constructed a bridge between the tangible and the intangible, a place where humanity could commune with eternity. Every column, every inscription, and every hidden passage was a deliberate step on the path from the profane to the sacred, designed to transform the human spirit and welcome the presence of the gods. Today, we journey into the heart of this mystery to uncover how Karnak Temple served as the ultimate portal to the heavens. Within the sprawling labyrinth of Karnak, a remarkable secret of sound lies hidden in plain sight, a testament to the priest's command over the physical world. In a specific, unassuming corner of one of the temple's vast halls, an acoustic marvel awaits. If you stand against the cool stone and whisper a secret, your voice will travel, clear as day, across dozens of meters to the opposite corner, audible only to the person standing there. This was no accident of construction, it was a sophisticated feat of acoustic engineering, intentionally designed by the priest-scientists of Egypt to create an unparalleled spiritual atmosphere. They harnessed this extraordinary phenomenon during their most sacred ceremonies. A high priest, concealed from the view of the worshippers, would speak in low tones, his voice seemingly emanating from the very stones of the temple or from the air itself. To the devout gathered below, this was not the voice of a man, but the voice of the great god Amun-Ra, speaking directly to his people. This ingenious use of acoustics created a powerful illusion, blurring the line between the human and the divine and instilling a profound sense of awe and reverence. This deliberate manipulation of sound waves reveals a depth of scientific knowledge that was seamlessly integrated into their religious practice, proving their understanding of physics was as monumental as their architecture. As you wander through the complex, you will inevitably arrive at the edge of the sacred lake, a serene, glassy expanse of water that seems to defy the relentless Egyptian sun. How does this tranquil pool maintain its level, resisting evaporation in one of the driest climates on Earth? The answer is not magic, but a marvel of ancient hydraulic engineering that lies hidden beneath the ground. The builders of Karnak were masters of water management, and they connected the sacred lake to the life-giving Nile River through a complex network of subterranean canals. This ingenious system acted like an artery, ensuring a constant, slow replenishment of water, keeping the lake's level perpetually stable. The lake was far more than a beautiful feature, it was a crucial element of the temple's spiritual life. Here, the priests performed sacred purification rituals, cleansing themselves before entering the inner sanctums to serve the gods. In Egyptian cosmology, the lake symbolized the primordial waters of Nun, the formless abyss from which all creation emerged. By bathing in its waters, the priests symbolically returned to the source of creation, purifying their being to become worthy vessels for divine communication, reinforcing the temple's role as a place of cosmic renewal. Step into the great hypostyle hall, and you are immediately dwarfed by a forest of 134 colossal columns, each one reaching towards the heavens like a mighty stone tree. This breathtaking hall, one of the most inspiring achievements of ancient architecture, holds another of Karnak's secrets, a symphony hidden within the stone. These massive pillars were not arranged randomly, their placement, size, and spacing were the result of precise mathematical calculations designed to interact with the natural world in a very specific way. They were built not just to support a roof, but to play music. As the desert winds funneled through the vast hall, the columns would act like the strings of a colossal harp. The air moving between them would generate a range of low, resonant, and harmonious tones, creating an ethereal, humming sound that filled the sacred space. Picture the scene. Thousands of worshippers gathered in the semi-darkness of the hall, the air thick with the scent of burning incense, priests chanting their sacred hymns, and all around them, the very stones of the temple singing a deep, continuous melody. This was a fully immersive sensory experience, a symphony of stone and spirit meticulously designed to quiet the mind, elevate the soul, and transport the participant from the mundane world into the majestic presence of the gods. Karnak's purpose transcended mere worship. It was a sophisticated astronomical observatory where science and religion became one. The entire complex was a celestial clock, its main axis precisely aligned to capture the rays of the rising sun on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. On this powerful day, a beam of golden light would pierce the darkness, traveling down the length of the main corridor to strike the inner sanctuary, the Holy of Holies, symbolizing the fertilization of the earth by the sun god and the promise of rebirth. This dramatic event marked a pivotal moment in the cosmic and agricultural year. The temple's astronomical precision went even further. Archaeologists have discovered small, strategically placed apertures in the walls and ceilings, each one aimed at a specific star or constellation at a particular time of year. These openings allowed the priest astronomers to track the movements of the stars with incredible accuracy, enabling them to create a highly precise calendar. This knowledge was essential for the survival of the civilization, dictating the timing for planting crops, predicting the annual flooding of the Nile, and scheduling the all-important religious festivals that structured Egyptian society. At Karnak, the earthly realm was a mirror of the cosmos, and the priests were the guardians of this sacred connection. Beneath the massive stone floors trodden by millions of visitors, a hidden world exists, a clandestine network of secret passages and tunnels. These corridors, concealed from public view, were the exclusive domain of the priests, allowing them to move unseen throughout the vast temple complex. This was not simply a matter of convenience, it was a vital component of the religious theater that unfolded daily at Karnak. This secret network was a tool for creating miracles and reinforcing the priest's divine authority. Using these hidden paths, a priest could vanish from one part of the temple and reappear moments later in a seemingly impossible location, perhaps on a high ledge or within a sealed chamber. To the common worshipper, these acts were not tricks but demonstrations of supernatural power, proof that the priests were intermediaries who could traverse the boundaries of the physical world. This carefully managed spectacle amplified their mystique and influence over the populace, showcasing a deep understanding of human psychology and the power of perception. These passages were the backstage of the gods, where the mechanics of wonder were carefully hidden from the audience. In a secluded part of the temple, away from the main thoroughfares, a single wall holds one of Egypt's most significant and controversial historical records, the Karnak King List. Carved into the stone are the carved touches of 61 pharaohs, a lineage stretching back through the annals of time. While this list is a priceless document for historians, its true secret lies not in who is included, but in who is deliberately missing. Conspicuously absent from this official record are the names of some of Egypt's most transformative rulers, most notably the female pharaoh Hatshepsut and the heretic king Akhenaten. Hatshepsut's crime was being a woman who dared to wield the full power of a pharaoh, a violation of the patriarchal tradition. Akhenaten's was even greater. He dismantled the entire pantheon of gods, attempting to force the worship of a single deity, the Aten, and moving the capital away from Thebes. The erasure of their names from the Karnak list was a deliberate act of historical and political censorship. The priests of Amun-Ra, upon restoring their power, sought to wipe the memory of these rulers from existence, ensuring that the official history sanctioned by the gods at Karnak reflected only the narrative they approved of. This reveals how history itself was a tool, shaped and wielded to maintain religious and political order. In recent times, Karnak has presented a new, modern mystery that baffles and intrigues scientists. Using sensitive equipment, researchers have detected unusual concentrations of electromagnetic energy in specific areas within the temple complex, particularly around the granite sanctuary and obelisks. This strange phenomenon has led to a host of theories. Some experts suggest it is a natural consequence of the materials used, as granite is known to have piezoelectric properties, or that the temple's unique architectural geometry acts as a form of energy concentrator. Other, more speculative theories propose that the ancient Egyptians were aware of these natural earth energies and intentionally chose this location and designed to harness them. Many visitors to Karnak report experiencing a profound sense of peace, tranquility, or heightened spiritual awareness, feelings that some now associate with these measurable energy fields. While modern science has yet to provide a definitive explanation, this discovery adds a compelling new layer to the temple's mystique, suggesting that the sacredness of the site may be rooted in a physical phenomenon that the ancients understood intuitively, if not scientifically. After more than a century of intensive excavation, it is tempting to believe that Karnak has revealed all its secrets. Yet, archaeologists are certain that what we see today is only the surface. Advanced remote sensing technologies, like ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging, have unveiled tantalizing evidence of undiscovered structures lying dormant beneath the sands. These scans show anomalies that suggest the presence of sealed chambers, hidden passages, and perhaps even entire subterranean complexes that have not seen the light of day for thousands of years. What might these lost chambers contain? The possibilities are staggering. They could hold caches of royal treasures, gold, and ceremonial artifacts buried with the pharaohs. But far more valuable would be the discovery of a hidden library of papyrus scrolls, or repository of lost knowledge from the legendary House of Life. Such a find could revolutionize our understanding of ancient Egyptian medicine, mathematics, philosophy, and their esoteric spiritual beliefs. Every grain of sand at Karnak still whispers of potential discovery, holding the promise that the greatest secrets of this gateway to the gods are yet to be found. The Karnak Temple is not a static relic of a bygone era, it is a living chronicle, a place where every stone tells a story and every shadow guards a secret. It is a testament to a civilization that saw no division between the physical and the spiritual, the scientific and the sacred. The mysteries we have uncovered today, the talking walls, the eternal lake, the symphony of columns, and the celestial alignments are but glimpses into the profound wisdom of the ancient Egyptians. They did not just build a temple, they engineered a reality, creating a functional gateway where the world of humanity and the world of the gods could meet. As long as its columns stand against the Egyptian sky, Karnak will remain an enduring monument to the greatness of this civilization and its unending quest to touch the face of the divine.